Hello. Today I'm going to talk to you about the artist Turner. Turner was a landscape, so he would paint a lot of nature. He did do portraits, but we'll talk about portrait art in another session. Now, Turner's dad owned a barber's. And he used to shave people, and as people were getting shaved, Turner would sit there as a young man and draw them. And one of the people he shaved was Sir Joshua Reynolds, very famous down in Plymouth. He painted a lot of he painted a load of the elite families, the upper class families. He was an amazing, but I believe Joshua Reynolds was from Plymouth. Check it out. He lived here as well. And what Sir Joshua Reynolds did, he said one day to the 14-year-old Turner, and went, "Can I have a look?" And he showed him, and he was like, "Wow, these are really good." So Turner then was accepted into what is called the Royal Academy, and that. So he would exhibit, show his work and that. And he went to this college, and it was like an apprenticeship, like you do for bricklaying or building or anything like that, hairdressing. He did an apprenticeship more than a degree, and he just flourished and flourished. Now, Turner was an amazing guy. So he was working class, like me and you. He was a down-to-earth. He wasn't from a rich family, like most of your artists. I believe he was at the art college the same as another artist I like called Hogarth, who did 7 plates. We'll talk about that, but it's a bit of we'll talk about that later, that one. And he went and did all these landscape art, and they were really, really amazing. So as I'm talking, you'll be seeing them as well. And he went to Venice and that, but he cheated a little bit in Venice. What he painted in Venice didn't exist. He moved buildings around, but that's what people wanted. But he was later on commissioned to paint 7 paintings of London. We're going back to the 1700s now, late 1700s, and it was the Industrial Revolution, and London was becoming big and huge, and a lot of poverty. And he painted these 7. I think they're beautiful. He was very into colour and expression of that colour and that manner. So he painted what he saw. And they flopped. They didn't like him. Society didn't like him because it showed the truth. They wanted him to fabricate it like he did in Venice and move buildings around and make it beautiful. But he did some very famous pictures, very, very famous pictures, and he was a really good artist and landscape artist, and yeah, he painted very vibrant colours. And he was a bit like myself, who liked colours as well. But he lived around Essex and London and all that way, where I grew up. He came from Covent Garden in London. That's where he grew up. And he was a really good artist. So check him out and have a look and see what you think. And how about trying to play with some Turner yourself? Having a look at it and going, I'll try a bit of that. Because there's nothing wrong with trying other people's art. Have a look, because you learn from it, and then you tap out your own style. This is how you begin to. Okay, so I thought I'd give you this one today, and we'll do some more soon. All right.